I've been having lately a lot of conversations in response to some of my videos about what does 0 to 0 mean, but that led to discussions about like what is a function, what's the definition of function, even what's the definition of category. And this has happened before with, for example, what's the definition of natural numbers. And what I get in the comments is that some people have such strong feelings about these definitions that they think mathematics is so monolithic that these definitions have been written in stone and cannot be challenged in any way or form, or that if you were to use a different definition in a paper, that you'd be some sort of heretic for doing this. But people think like the entire structure of mathematics would crumble if we were to change the definition of function or the definition of category. That Cauchy himself would materialize right here and like strangle me because I'm thinking of a different definition of function that we are used to. And mathematics is a lot more flexible than that, and it's not as monolithic as these people try to paint it. And you can define things sometimes. Many of these things are just conventions. And for the sake of a paper, you can change that convention. You have to make sure that everything is done properly. So like your convention is not misused in statements and hypotheses of other established theorems. But you can be much more flexible and think outside the box. And from time to time, you might want to think about, is this the right definition for this object? And what would happen if I chose a different definition? And that is a very productive way of doing mathematics because it leads you to different definitions and different concepts and different abstractions that may lead in fruitful ways. And sometimes it doesn't, and sometimes they do lead to some like interesting new objects. So in any way, be flexible in mathematics.